like to do I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, along with the familiar Christian worship chorus, Emmanuel. And I'm going to put these two songs together in just a moment, but before we do, I'd like to talk about the story behind I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. The original lyrics for this song were written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, arguably the first American poet. Not that there weren't poets prior to, but the first one to make a career out of actually publishing his works. So a brilliant mind and a true part of American history as he carved out that concept in American culture. But this particular work by him captures an internal struggle that he had personally. The lyrics talking about peace, talking about humanity, talking about God's role in creating peace and where is he and how does all this work, comes from this event that happened. Now, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was a true pacifist opposed to all war. His son, also believing in peace, chose to join the Civil War in an effort to create peace, believing that that war would essentially end war and thus usher in peace. Now, his son was wounded during a conflict, and so his son is now returned home from battle, and here is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow caring for his wounded son, and it is Christmas morning. And he is struggling with this concept of peace. He's struggling with humanity as a whole, and how will peace come to mankind, and what's God's role in that? And as he's standing there next to his son and wrestling internally with these emotions and these concepts, the church bell rings in the distance. And he says, I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play. And he begins to describe this journey that he is experiencing. Now, there have been multiple melodies applied to these lyrics throughout history. The one that our culture is probably most familiar with is the melody line that was created by John Marks. Now, John Marks was the one who also wrote the melody line to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which we're all very familiar with. So I'm going to be doing the Johnny Marks version of I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day as penned by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I thought as now this day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had run so long, the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill shall fail.